Hello worldo, this is Gemini Wolfstar Gaming, it's Anton, and welcome back to more Robotics Notes DaSH. Last time, we got quite the declaration from Akiho here. You know, her saying that she is going to graduate beyond robots and just be a regular girl. Which of course left everyone shocked. But of course me, I have my suspicions about it. And last we left off here, Kaito was about to talk to Akiho about their relationship. I don't like that this is taking place over the phone, though. He had gotten some life lessons / relationship advice from Daru, so now he's acting on it. But I really don't want this to take place over the phone. I feel like this should really take place in person. So I'm hoping that Kaito is just setting up a time to, meet. But it doesn't feel that way. I'm gonna be irked by this. I guess I would show I'm starting off beautifully. I guess I was so shocked to be taught romance skills by Hashida-san, of all people, that I felt like I had to take action.
Aki-chanさ、今日のバイト昼過ぎからだって言ってたよね。
そうだけど。
だったらさ、その前に祭りの会場でも見て回らない？
Okay, thank God. He's setting it up for them to talk later. Thank you, game. To get some progress, I have to start with inviting her somewhere. Yes. But right now, there's only the festival. So I decide to invite her. But...
カイはうちがもうロボットに関わらないって言ったのを聞いてたよね。それなのになんで誘うのさ。
This is on a different matter. That, boy, this is going to be an interesting conversation, I feel, and one that's very, how do I want to put it? One that's, I feel like that's going to define their relationship. I mean, I feel like they've never really sat down to talk about their relationship, ever since they kissed in the first game. So I just wonder how this conversation is gonna go. To be honest, I think that graduating, quote unquote, from robots was something she made up on the spot. I kind of felt that too, to be honest. I didn't really speak on that, but it did feel that way to me as well. I figured she'd think it over. Probably best not to mention that.
別に見て回るくらいならいいでしょ？
ダメだよ。卒業って言ったら卒業なんだから。それにもし今日会場を歩いててスバルたちに見られでもしたら、ほらやっぱり無理だったって言われちゃうじゃん。
No, I don't think so. She would just be walking around with Kaito at the festival. That's like nothing. It's like she's not doing any, she wouldn't be doing any robotic stuff with Kaito, just, walking and talking. It's like, why would she assume that they would assume that of her? where she works at the venue should be fine, but that's not how Akiho sees it.
それじゃあさ、今からアキちゃんの家に行ってもいい？
I mean, that works too. Make it a little more intimate instead of it at a public place like the festival. I decided to change the plan after all.
うちの家に？なんで急に？
It's important.
だってほら、せっかく帰ってきたのに考えてみたらゆっくり話してもないから。
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
まあいいけど。
それじゃあ20分後くらいに行くよ。
Sounds like we have a date. It's like, is this their first official date? After getting off the phone with Akiho, I leave the house and hop on my scooter. Doesn't she live right next door? Why is he hopping on his scooter to go to Akiho's? I'm confused. Obviously, I'm not heading to her house, which is nearby. Then where are you going? I'm off to put Hashida-san's advice into action. What is he doing?
女の子を振り向かせるためには贈り物が一番なのだぜ。
Oh. He's going and getting something for Akiho. What, like some flowers? Some kind of memento? Something that she'd like a lot? Or maybe just like a little like robot figurine? I mean, even though that she says that she has graduated from beyond robots now, she would still enjoy getting a present of some kind of robot thing, I feel. It's like Kaito's actions here should speak a lot of volumes to Akiho, so I hope he does well with this.
贈り物？プレゼントってこと？
そう。愛は形じゃないっつうけど、形のない愛は相手には伝わんない。どうせなら分かりやすく伝えた方がいい。そのためには贈り物は有効なのさ。
Simpler is better, yes. I mean, it doesn't have to be something fancy. It can just be something. It can be something small and simple, but still be very impactful to the person that will be receiving it.
なるほどね。でも俺、女の子が喜ぶものなんて何も知らないよ。
Except he's known Akiho how long? You know, since childhood. It's like, come on, Kaito. He has to have some idea what to get her.
いつものアキちゃんならロボット関係のものをあげれば喜ぶんだろうけど。
That's what I was saying.
大丈夫。そういう時に万能の贈り物があるから。
Flowers?
そんなものあるの？
女子が必ず喜ぶプレゼント。それはズバリ花。
Bingo. Flowers.
花。
Yeah, it's like, what kind of flowers does Akiho like if she likes any?
そう。花を贈られて喜ばない女子はいないよ。普通の女の子なら大抵は喜んでくれるのだぜ。
Why do I get the feeling that this is gonna backfire? I mean, Akiho is Akiho. So it's like, would she like getting flowers? Would she be thrilled with them? I'm not entirely sure.
そうそう。あとサプライズ感を出せるとなおよし。
Right.
サプライズって要するにびっくりさせるってこと？
そういうこと。女の子ってのは予想外の出来事に弱いものだからね。何の前触れもなく突然プレゼントしてびっくりさせれば効果は倍増ってわけ。
Right. It's like I completely get where Daru is coming from. This quirky music again. It's like I really like this piece of music. It's so quirky, so silly. It's honestly kind of great. It's like, and I've spoken about the music before in these games, and it's the music is so good. I listened to Hashida-san's advice and bought them, but will Akiho really like them? I guess we'll find out here. What kind of flowers did he get? I mean, Hashida-san did say regular girls. And she did say that she's gonna become a regular girl now that she's graduated beyond robots, so now that she's a regular girl, maybe she will like getting flowers. Who knows?
まあでも喜ぶかどうかはともかく嫌がるやつはいないか。
Has anyone ever hated? Has any girl or anyone hated getting flowers? I guess it also depends on what kind of flowers. It's like if it's not a flower that they like that they received, I could see how someone would not enjoy receiving flowers. But if they're flowers that person does like, then that's different. At least that's how I want to view it as. With that in mind, I step inside the Senomiya residence, bouquet in hand. Are her parents home? Compared to city life, everyone around here knows each other, so nobody locks the front door. The simpler life. It's like once upon a time, back when I was a kid, that was a simpler life. We didn't particularly lock our front door, but, because of a certain event that took place, we wound up locking our front door from now on. So, and that's a long story in of itself, so I won't divulge into that right now. Maybe later on.
お邪魔します。
I know my way around just fine. After saying hi, I head to Akiho's room. Oh, so her parents, or at least her mom is there?
サプライズね。
Reminding myself, I put my hand on the door and pulled it open. You should knock first. He always does this. He just barges into her room, and it always irks me.
あのさ、アキちゃん、これプレゼン。
Is she indecent? My body froze just as I was about to reveal the bouquet I hid behind me. For I saw something I wasn't expecting whatsoever to see. Oh boy. Oh!
Kai.
She is indecent. Well, hi. That's why you should flipping knock, Kaito. God damn it. Especially if it's a girl's bedroom. Oh my god. I'm glad I got that out of my system. Jesus. The shock on her face says it all. Also, kind of lacy, frilly underwear. They look good on her. Just saying.
Ah.
What do you have to say for yourself, Kaito? Huh? Are you gonna knock from now on? Akiho is about to take her clothes off. Oh, she's taking them off, not putting them on. Did he get there too early? Huh? From how she's holding her clothes, maybe she's actually putting them on? Wait, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is she's changing right in front of me. A girl's bedroom is a private area. You barged right in, Kaito.
これ花
Akiho, without trying to put her clothes on, and totally lost for words, took the flowers. It's like, okay, so she just completely stunned, stops putting her clothes on. It's like, I figured she would be like, let me put my clothes on real quick, and runs into the bathroom or closet or wherever to quickly throw something on before taking the flowers. Oh my god.
なんで?
Because I love you? Say something, Kaito.
いや、喜ぶかなと思って。
そう。
That doesn't say much. Doesn't look like she likes them. She's still in shock from you barging into her room, Kaito. It's not that she doesn't like them.
驚いた。
Oh, she's surprised, alright. Not by the flowers, though.
Huh?
Oh my god. Kaito, leave the room. Let her get dressed.
そりゃ驚くよ。決まってるじゃん。
Okay, now she has her angry face on.
そう、よかった。
Kaito's always so bad at reading the flipping room.
よくない。ちっともよくない。とにかく出てってよ。早く。
ごめん。
I'm gonna haunt you for this, Hashida-san. Now this is your own damn fault, Kaito. Okay, so he waited out in the hall until she got dressed. And then they are now outside. Okay.
お邪魔します。
Oh, no, they're still inside. Never mind. This time, invited in, I enter the room after Akiho is done changing clothes. Changing into the clothes that she's been wearing for this whole game. Now things are really awkward between them.
怒ってる。
Has she calmed down, or is she still mad?
別に。
Okay. How do you feel now? That's what she says, but she looks the other way, avoiding eye contact. She's embarrassed. Clearly. I mean, sure, they've been childhood friends, but they haven't seen each other like that before, right?
ごめん、こんな時間に着替えてると思わなくて。っていうか、なんで着替えてたの？
Why does that even matter? You should have knocked!
それはそのカイが来るっていうからちょっとでも可愛い服をって。
Oh. Wanted to wear something cute. Want to wear something cute for Kaito. Except it's her normal clothes that she's been wearing this whole game, so it's like, it's not anything different. But I digress.
Huh?
ほら、汗かいたから。
You got sweaty? Now you're just making things up.
そう。
カイこそ何だったの？
あ、だから花持ってきたんだけどさ。
そんなの自分で持っていけばいいじゃん。
Should just take them to her on your own? What?
は？
Take her who? It's like the flowers are for you, Akiho.
だってお姉ちゃんのお見舞いにでしょ？それお姉ちゃんの好きな花だし。
Oh. He got the kind of flowers that Misane likes. Oops. And of course Akiho thinks that they're for her. Not for herself. And they're for Misane and not for her. Oh my god. What a misunderstanding. Damn. I messed up. I mean, sure, he got the wrong flowers for the wrong girl, really. But the flowers are meant for Akiho, not for Misane, so it's just kind of a little mix-up between the two of them. It's not all Kaito. Oh my lord. I don't know Misane likes these type of flowers. You didn't? He just picked a bunch of flowers randomly and they just happen to be the type that Misane likes? Okay, that's kind of serendipitous in a way. What are the odds, right?
それで他に用は？
Yes.
ん？
他に用があったから来たんじゃないの？
ああ。
Times like this, you just gotta move to the next plan. The next plan was...
では万が一花のプレゼントでアキタンの心が動かなかった場合の次の作戦を授けよう。題してアルバム作戦。
The album? The album. What is this album that he says? Also, I swear in voice Daru said sex scene. That's what it sounded like. It's like the title of the plan is sex scene. Yeah, Akiho will love that. It's like that would just go horribly.
アルバムってあのアルバム？
Okay, there he says Kaito says album, but I swear it sounded like Daru said sex scene in there.
そう、これは幼馴染という関係の2人にしか通用しない高度な作戦なのだぜ。
It'll only work for those who are childhood friends. I mean, I guess Daru would kind of know about that, seeing that Okabe and Mayuri are childhood friends, so I guess he would be a witness of that to an extent.
いい？確かに幼馴染同士は一緒にいるのが普通すぎて先に進みにくいかもしんない。でも逆に言えばそれだけ過ごしてきた時間が多いとも言える。
I mean, they have. I mean, just strictly as childhood friends.
その2人の時間をもう一度確認し共有することで互いの存在の大きさを見直す。これこそがこの作戦の肝っつうわけ。
Right.
物心ついた頃からうちのそばにいたかい。雨の日も晴れの日も悲しい時も嬉しい時もいつもうちのそばにはかいがいてくれた。
Oh my god. I mean, while this is funny coming from Daru, kind of pretending that he's being Akiho, this doesn't sound like something Akiho would say.
うちはもう貝なしではいられない貝つうわけ。
That's how it'll go, huh? I think otherwise, sadly to say.
どうしたヤシュキュン。
いや、なんかちょっと気分が。
It's like, of course Kaito would be unsure about it.
ねえ、アキちゃん、アルバムある？
An album book? You mean an album book? Does he actually mean a CD case? I nearly forgot the plan after being disgusted by Hashida-san, but it might actually work, so I took a chance.
アルバムあるけど、なんで？
久しぶりに見ようかなって思ってさ。
わざわざここで？
Is the plan here to put like on romantic music or something? Because I feel like this that's where this is like heading, and that's what part of the plan is here.
たまには懐かしさに浸るのも悪くないでしょ？
I mean, that's true, but that's not exactly why he wants to look. So, nice deflection there.
まあ、いいけど。
As I watch Akiho head to her desk, looking bewildered, I notice the robots all arranged in a line. Oh, did she? Yeah, she took down her robots. I don't see a single... Well, I was about to say I don't see a single robot, but there's that one on the desk, like, sitting down. And it almost looks like there's another one next to it. On its, right? Is that supposed to be another robot? I can't quite tell.
言っとくけど、これは別にロボットに未練があるんじゃなくて、片付ける時間がなかったからそのままにしてるだけだし。
Right.
別に俺何にも言ってないけど。
そう？だったらいいけど。
The line of robots includes some that were given to her by a Senomiya Oji-san and Misane. Even though she graduated, I doubt she can simply throw them away. I wouldn't imagine that she would actually throw them away. She'll more than likely, pack them away somewhere.
はい、とりあえずこれ、中学校に上がる前くらいまでの。
Multiple albums lay before me. I grab the oldest one and start flipping the pages. Oh, a picture album? I thought when they said album that they meant like as CDs. So it's like put on some romantic music, but no, pictures.
かわいい。
アキちゃんもこの頃は可愛いよ。
へへ。
この頃は。
It's like Kaito. It's like what he should have said was, "You were so cute back then, but you were still cute now."
あ、いや、この頃も。
There we go. Oops. He keeps doing that. I didn't mean it, but I messed up. It's like, just pick yourself back up and keep going.
ほらこれ確かアキちゃんがミサ姉の真似しようとして木の上に登って降りられなくなったんだよね。
What a memory. She got stuck in a tree.
そういえばそんなこともあったっけ。懐かしいな。
How old was she at the time?
あの時なんだかんだ言って助けてくれたのはミサ姉だったっけ。
もともとうちを煽ったのもお姉ちゃんだったけどね。
Of course.
ほらこっちはミサ姉の修学旅行の時アキちゃんついていくって聞かなくてさ。
あの頃はうちお姉ちゃんにべったりだったから。
Which is natural for, a child to do. Be attached to their older sibling. Be really close to them. I mean, but I remember when I was a kid, my sister and I were rather quite close. And, she's 6 years older than me. So, we were quite close for quite a while, but, people grow up and, things change a little bit, a little bit of, sibling rivalry and all, but, in the end, we still are close. It's like just differently now.
ミサ姉も面白いから連れて行こうなんて言い出してさ。ほんと大変だったよ。あ、これってミサ姉の卒業式だっけ。こっちは確かミサ姉が無理やり俺たちを連れて。
Kaito, stop talking about Misane. You should be talking about should be talking about Akiho, excuse me. That makes it sound. This is making it sound like Kaito is infatuated and in love with Misane. He's still messing up. Oh my god.
What? アキちゃんどうしたの?
And it's upsetting Akiho. Clearly.
別にお姉ちゃんの話をする会嬉しそうだなって。
あ、
Oops. I should have been talking about memories with Akiho, but I've been talking about Misane the whole time. It's like, what are we gonna do with Kaito? What are we gonna do with him? Back then, we were always following Misane around, so it couldn't be helped. Damn it. I think she might be mad. I mean, she's clearly upset. I'm not sure about outright mad. Oh, well, if that's the case, I didn't want it to come to this, but I guess I have to move on to the final plan, which is
それでもダメな時は最後の手段壁ドンしかない。
Excuse me? Kabedon? Kabedon? Am I saying that right? It's like, how is he with the wrong button? How? Oh, right.
壁ドン
I think I did say it right. Kabedon. What is this? Am I gonna get a tip for it, or is Daru gonna explain it?
あれ ?5 年くらい前に流行ったんだけど知らない？こう、女の子に迫る感じで壁をドンって。
Wait. Put your hand like this and... Put your hand like what? Exactly. There are so many actions that you can do with your hand. It's like, what is this?
橋田さん近いよ。
そう、腕を曲げてのこの距離感が大事なのだぜ。こうしてまっすぐに彼女の顔を見つめればドキドキすること受け合え。
ドキドキさせてどうするの？
そりゃそこから愛をささやくなりブチューとするなり好きなようにすればいいさ。
Oh boy. It's like, this is the final plan. Whispering to Akiho that he loves her. Smooch, as Daru is putting it, or whatever you wish. I will. Do I even want to know what whatever you wish would entail? Honestly, I think his safest bet is to just tell Akiho that he loves her. That would be the safest and quickest bet. Because I feel like he could scare her with him trying to kiss her again. I mean, yeah, they kissed in the first game, but this time around it's a little different. It's like they've been apart for quite a while. Kabedon, huh? Since he talked me into it, I guess I can give it a try. Why has the music gotten so serious? It's like, I feel like this is the wrong music track to be playing right now. It's like, this is more like the type of music that should be playing when we're like, have come face to face with Kimijima. But no, it's like, well, why are we getting this here? This is not like Kaito is facing down an enemy. He's facing Akiho, his childhood friend. It's like, why is this music playing? Oh my lord. I keep saying that, but it's like, just some of the things that the game is doing here is just throwing me for a loop.
アルバムはもういいよね。
Oh, getting a little closer. I wait for Akiho to get up to put them away and get closer to her. And then...
Aki-chan!
Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Kai.
It's like, Kai, you're awfully close. What are you doing? Akiho gazes up with the expected surprise look inches away from my face. Did it really work?
大丈夫？もしかしてまた発作出ちゃった？
No. Although it's sweet of her to care about that.
だって立ちくらみでしょ？ほら、きついならベッドに横になって。
Lie down on the bed, huh? Okay. My mind is going in a very wrong direction here, but with what Kaito is trying to do, it's like my mind just went there.
あ、いや、そうじゃなくて。
いいから言うこと聞く。はい。
It's like, listen to Nurse Akiho here.
で、どうだった？アキタンとは進展あった？
No, not at all. With all the plans that they came up with, not a single one went through. Not a single one made any headway. That day, Yashio-kun came to the venue in the afternoon. And he wasn't by himself, but with Akitan. Oh, she's here too, okay. I asked him, hoping my advice had worked in some way. Not any of it. Honestly, while Daru's advice is fairly decent, Kaito should follow his own heart. Follow his own actions. You know, not go with a plan that's set up by someone else and follow that to get where he wants to be in a relationship with a girl. That just doesn't quite work as effectively as just, being in the moment with someone you enjoy being with, whether it be, a girlfriend, boyfriend, or just a friend. It should just be spontaneous, So, Kaito just needs to learn to be spontaneous. Follow his own heart. Don't go by a dictation that Daru has come up with. However, Yashio-kun, with his usual poker face, shook his head.
全然ダメ。進展どころか、むしろ遠ざかったような感じ。
With how everything went down, especially with Kaito talking about Misane and not Akiho with her, yeah, I could see how it would be a little more distant now.
何があったのか詳しく。
Everything? He told them everything. Including walking in on her, almost naked?
なるほど。そんじゃ、野手家は一応全部実行してみたわけか。
それなりに努力はしたよ。
I mean, he tried, but utterly failed. Seems like Akitan has the ability to nullify all flags. That's honestly kind of funny, but that's also kind of sad at the same time. I mean, Kaito's trying his best with what Daru has given him as advice, but yeah, it's clearly not working. Never underestimate a flag crusher. A flag crusher? Is that a thing?
まあ、俺も悪いんだけどね。ミサ姉の話とか出しちゃったし。
Yeah. Misane? I forgot. Akitan's older sister is Senomiya Mizaki-san. Yeah, that's how I should be reading that. Yeah. Senomiya Mizaki-san, known as the beautiful PR lady working for Exoskeleton Company, spearheaded the incident half a year ago. Well, the reason she did it was because she was a puppet controlled by Kimijima Ko. I remember this, thank you for the recap. I heard she is currently on probation and undergoing treatment at a hospital in Tanegashima. I also heard that she's the reason why Akitan likes robots so much. Yes. If Akitan is mad about hearing them talk about her sister, then Senomiya Mizuki must be an important person to Yashio-kyun. Oh yeah. Or at least Akitan thinks so. I mean, yes.
で、野手家はこれからどうするの？
まあ、アキちゃんとのことは、ここにいる間にはっきりさせた方がいいような気もするし、もうちょっと頑張ってみるつもり。
Keep on keeping on, then? It's like, I feel like that's what he definitely should do. It's like, just not through the not through the lens of advice from Daru. It's like while Daru's advice was fine, clearly didn't work, so he needs to try and do something different. Something that may actually work. Good. If he broke down easily, then sooner or later it'd all fall apart. It'd all come falling apart and crashing down, yeah. It'll all work out if he has the willpower. As for me, I'll just keep an eye on things for a bit longer.
Kaito-kun to Senomiya Misaki-san?
Oh, we're in the maid cafe all of a sudden. We haven't been in here since, Aidi's route. Interesting that we're here all of a sudden. Why are we here? Is this just a meeting place for this one scene or something? Maybe.
どういう関係なのかなって思って。
Daru wants to know what their relationship's like. I mean, he's always looked up to Misane. The same thing with Akiho. She's always looked up to her sister. But with Kaito specifically, it's like I've never really gotten any kind of like feelings from him that tell me that he's been crushing hard on Misane. But of course, since he was going on and on about Misane talking to Akiho, it's like, of course, now it sounds like that to Akiho. So so that just has put like more friction in their relationship. After splitting with Yashio-kun and having plenty of free time, I invited Naiton, who I just happened to meet, out to tea. In so doing, I decided to ask about Yashio-kun. Yashio-kun, Akitan, and Mizuki-san. I don't know why it's like, it's so weird. It's like we have the Japanese honorifics, and then we have the very American Miss Mizuki. It's like, why is that? It's like, was it like something part of was it something that was part of the Japanese script, or was it just a localization thing, like a localization like flub or something? I'm not entirely sure, but it does feel odd to go from like Japanese honorifics to then using a very American use, for naming Misane. It just kind of throws me off, to be honest. What happened between the three of them?
あまり他の人に軽々しく話すことでもないんですけど。
I mean, Daru's not gonna get it from Kaito or Akiho, so it's like, how else would he learn it from the person that he's, relatively close to, Nae? So of course he would go to her to find out any information.
そうですね。でも、橋田さんなら。
From there, Naiton told me all about the MF Amamone incident. Yes, I remember this. MF Anamone mass fainting incident. On 9/11/2010, it's like the completely different year. The passenger ship Anemone drifted across the East China Sea without control while 110 people, including the crew, were aboard. During the incident, all passengers on the ship fainted. Afterward, the passengers suffered multiple after effects. Hence, Kaito's Slo-mo and Akiho's FF syndrome. Much later on, it was discovered the incident was due to an electromagnetic irradiation experiment conducted by Kimijima Ko. It's interesting that this experiment that involved this electromagnetic irradiation, with the N4 device, that it's interesting that caused after effects. It's like, why would it cause after effects, for one? And two, it's like, with all the passengers that fainted on the ship, the only ones that we know about are of course, Akiho and Kaito, who have, developed these after effects, these, quote-unquote abilities that they have. And it just really makes me wonder, and I brought it up in my Let's Play of the first game. What about the other people? Did they develop After Effects as well? Did they get different ones? Did some of them get like the same kind of After Effects that Akiho did or Kaito did? Just really makes me wonder. Oh, the CG of little Akiho. The CG just makes me kind of sad. Just to see a little Akiho all passed out. The incident, the MF Anamone mass fainting incident to be precise, happened exactly 10 years ago. A mysterious incident when all the passengers aboard the MF Anamone, a ferry that traveled between Kagoshima Harbor and Nishinomote Harbor, fainted. I'd heard about it before. If I remember correctly, it was the same year we met that girl genius. Frau. Yeah. We met? It should be they met, because this is from Daru's perspective, not Kaito's. What caused the MF Anamone incident hasn't been made public. Online conspiracy theories have all sorts of stories about it. According to Naitan's story, the real culprit was none other than Kimiji Mako himself. That alone was surprising enough, but there was more.
吉尾君とアキタンがアネモネ号に?
Yes.
社会見学の帰りだったそうです。
Those two happened to be on the ferry and wouldn't wake up again for 3 full days. I forgot about that little detail. Didn't wake up until 3 days later. So it's like, did the After Effects, did they develop those After Effects immediately, or did those After Effects like manifest as they continued to be, unconscious? So I guess that's another question I have. It's like, how long did their After Effects take to develop? And something else happened when they woke up.
後遺症.
Both of them. Okay, so that my question was just answered. I think when they woke up, they had their After Effects. No, wait, my question was not answered. They could have developed the After Effect either as the incident happened or as they were still unconscious for 3 days. Okay, so which is it? Both of them suffer from elephant mouse syndrome, a condition where you feel the passage of time move either faster or slower. A name of a medical condition that affects Kaito and Akiho. It causes the passage of time to be felt as either faster or slower than normal. It was named after how an elephant and a mouse feel the passage of time differently due to the size of their bodies. Kaito calls his attacks Slo-mo, and Akiho calls hers fast forward. When a fast forward attack hits, a regularly felt 5 minutes goes by in a single second. Okay, I kind of forgot about that the elephant mouse kind of analogy is dependent on like the size of the person's body. So, of course, as Kaito as a guy, he would be a little bigger than, Akiho. So that makes far too much sense for Kaito to have the Slo-mo because, he's the elephant, and Akiho being, a little smaller would be the mouse. It's just a rather interesting, syndrome, and just to call it the elephant mouse syndrome is just kind of inherently funny in a way, but it completely makes their abilities make sense. Oh, oops. I get it. This explains what happened on the preparation day of the festival. Also, the MF Anemone mass fainting incident changed Senomiya Mizuki forever. Being acquainted with Kimijima Ko after she found out he was conducting an electromagnetic irradiation experiment. I'm used to saying equipment after that. On the ferry they were on, she put her hands on him. She put her hands on him? I don't know about her putting her hands on him specifically. I feel like this is a localization error with that phrase. However, while overcome with guilt, she was controlled by Kimijima Ko, who lived on as Data after he died. Sisters that used to be close, and a boy, the younger sister's childhood friend. Time carried on, but he couldn't overcome how much he admired the older sister. I didn't know they had such a difficult past. I mean, kinda difficult. I don't see it as being a really difficult past. It's rather kind of tragic past, sure, but not so much difficult. I mean, yeah, it makes it difficult for Kaito and Akiho to have these after effects, and then with Misane to be in some kind of relationship, whatever, with Kimijima, definitely put a strain on everyone's relationship with each other. But yeah, actually, I'd say that would be the most difficult part of that past, Misane's involvement with Kimijima Ko. But as far as Kaito and Akiho are concerned, it's not like super difficult. It's more tragic than anything with what happened to them. That's not to say that it wasn't tragic what happened with Misane. It is, but her past is much more complicated than Akiho's and Kaito's. At least I think so.
つうかさ、ナエタン、なんでそんな重要な話僕にしてくれたん？
だって橋田さんならみんなのことなんとかしてくれそうじゃないですか。
It's like she knows Daru far too well.
それ過大評価じゃね？
No, she's not overestimating you, Daru.
そんなことありませんよ。私の知ってる皆さんは誰もが他の人のために力を尽くすことのできる人ですから。
Yes. Every single person she knows. Everyone that she knows. Not just from the Robotics Notes games, but also from Steins Gate.
だから私も憧れてるんです。
I feel like I have to do something after such a speech. Like what?
ナエタンも男を手玉に取るようになってきたね。
Oh my god. Daru? Don't start getting into your kinks right now.
恋愛に関してはまだまだですけどね。
I mean, has she ever been in a relationship? I mean, I kind of assumed that as she was growing up, she had, you know, at least one boyfriend. Although with how her father is, you know, he definitely would be like, "Are you worthy of my daughter? Are you worthy?"
僕ならいつ手玉に取られてもいいんですけど。
はいはい。
I love that happy smile of Nae's. It's like every time I see one of the girls, you know, just beaming like this, it just makes me happy. She blew me off with a smile on her face. Still, Naitan, you really grew up to be a good girl. I mean, she's really something as an adult. I mean, she was in Steins Gate. She was, you know, cute and, you know, kind of endearing. But then you get around to like late game and you get onto a specific route and find like, oh my god, this girl is terrifying. But, you know, I digress with that. But, yeah, aside from that, yeah, Nae is an amazing girl. Definitely. Especially with what she's been able to accomplish
ありがとう。助かったよ。
later in life. Who is he talking to? After hanging up the phone from an unexpectedly long conversation, I let my body hit the bed. Elephant Mouse Syndrome. Its name is based on how a giant creature like an elephant and a small creature like a mouse would experience the passage of time, and the fact that phenomena actually happens. First of all, what we understand as time is not absolute. It's relative. Yes. You know, before I go too far into this this particular scene, I think I'm actually gonna stop it here for now. This is actually a pretty good stopping point. We got a very, very awkward moment between Akiho and Kaito, and I sincerely hope that they can rebound from this particular experience, rebound back enough to where they can get back on track with their relationship and actually, get together. Because I want to see that for them. It's like, I championed for it so hard in the first game to get together. And with this game, seeing that they've been, awkward between each other and not as close as I had wanted to see them, this is what a good sequel does, is that it helps create some kind of friction between, the two people who clearly have feelings for each other. So, character development and all, So it's important to have those kind of moments with any given story that involves two people who clearly love each other. And I feel that by the end of Akiho's route, that they will wind up back together again, but as boyfriend and girlfriend, taking their relationship to the next level and not just be childhood friends. It's like, I really want that for them again, so I really hope that happens. Well, with all that being said, I'll stop it here. So I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.